play bass in an original rock trio, and I just got the HX Stomp, and I thought a cool challenge would be if I could create a preset where I play the bass like normal, and it doubles me like a rhythm guitar player, playing power chords above what I would be playing. This is a common technique in rock music where bass and guitar play a similar riff, and the guitar is playing a two-note voicing called a power chord. So let's take a look at what I did. This is the HX Stomp edit software. So we've got the main input here, which is my bass guitar, and then it splits into two paths. So on one path is my normal bass guitar, going into a SansAmp model, a little bit of overdrive, but nothing crazy. On the second path, I need to simulate what a guitar would be playing. So I need some sort of a pitch shifter, which takes the original pitch and changes it. And the guitar is usually playing an octave higher. Dual pitch gives me an option for 2 intervals. The first one I set for an octave above, so that's 12 semitones. And on the second interval, I want it to play a fifth above that, which is what makes it a power chord. So the fifth above the root is 7 semitones higher. So 7 plus 12 is 19. That's how I got this figure. So now I've got a pitch shifter playing an octave and a fifth above that, but it doesn't really sound like guitar yet. So the next thing I do is run it through a Bogner amp and cab simulator. And I basically didn't change any settings. It sounded pretty good as it was, but it still kind of sounded fake to my ears. There's something subtle. So I went back to the pitch shifter and it's got delay 1 and delay 2. This adds in a certain delay before the pitch shifter actually plays those notes. So I set delay 1 to 9 milliseconds and delay 2 to 15 milliseconds. And this is really subtle, but it simulates the strumming of a guitar. The initial delay of 9 milliseconds is almost imperceptible, but it separates it from my bass line just enough. One last cool thing that I did was when these signals come back together, I hard panned the bass to the left and the guitar to the right. Now, if I'm just taking a mono output to an XLR cable, it's going to sum those to mono, and that's totally fine. But if I'm using a left and a right XLR, I can have those two signals completely separated. That means that at the mixing console, if we need to make an adjustment, it's super easy to do that. On the HX Stomp itself, I've got 1 foot toggle to switch on and off that guitar circuit. So in the example, you can hear that I'm playing a bass line with guitars matched over top of it, and then when I play a fill, I kick it off. It just doesn't sound real to have the guitars playing power chords over the fill that I'm playing, so having that control adds another layer of depth to the playing. To my ears, this is good enough for a live setting. When the guitar player goes to play a solo or a lead line, I can add another rhythm guitar line with very little effort. I probably wouldn't use this on tracking unless I was just laying down a quick demo and didn't want to pull out a guitar. So I threw this together really quick last night, and I'll probably keep editing it, but so far it already sounds pretty good to my ears. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, leave a comment and like the video so I know to create more content like this. I'm still learning a ton about the HX Stomp, but every time I go to it, I feel like I've learned something new. If you want to listen to the original song I used in this demo, the link will be in the description.